What I want you to do right now is take a look at me and my background and figure out whether or not this is AI. Go, I'll give you a second. If you said AI, you would be wrong. It's actually the real me. Don't worry, guys, I'm here. But the reason I ask you that is because AI is getting very sophisticated, so it's hard to tell the difference between something that's real and something that's fake. And so I'm going to integrate into my channel today by replacing myself slowly over the course of this next month with an AI version of myself to see if anybody would notice. So I'll start off small by having AI replace my brain by coming up with video ideas, which I'm sure nobody will notice, and I'll get progressively more intense by integrating into the actual content, and at some point I will actually be replacing myself, my voice, and my entire likeness on the channel with AI. So it's basically going to be a litmus test for how much we can get away with until my audience notices that I'm replacing myself with AI. Obviously, we have a lot to do though, so grab your popcorn, buckle up, and let's do this. So the very first step in this 10-step plan is going to be something super unobvious. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to generate a shorts idea that I'll then turn into a video. Because I put out a lot of shorts, and so people take an idea. These ideas can get pretty bad, so hey ChatGPT, does anybody else greet their AI when they talk to them? Can you please come up with a 60-second short idea for YouTube similar to the channel Sambucha, who posts fun, entertainment, and educational, that's a stretch, content, sometimes reaction, and some random stuff. All right, let's see what we got. Got it. Here's a solid 60-second YouTube short. The most rigged game in the world. You know what? That's actually a decent short idea. So I will make a short on the most rigged games in the world. I wonder if people will think that that's AI generated. That's kind of something that I would make, I guess, but let's go ahead and make it. All right. Looks like you'll see that it's not really anything crazy. So in casinos, the house always wins, but most notably slot machines, which are literally programmed for long-term losses. After this is Keno, which historically gives the house a 25% edge and has the lowest percent. So I also used the examples that were given to me by ChatGPT for this. So everything within this video is ChatGPT generated, besides like the actual narration of it. Obviously that's me, and I came up with kind of what to say, but all these examples are from it. So in total, this is a very ChatGPT AI generated video. I don't think anybody's gonna notice though, because I think it's still flowing like a normal video, so I don't really expect a lot of people to bat eyes here. All right, so there you have it. That's the video, and we'll see what the response is. It's actually doing quite well. It has like 1.5 million views or something, 1,000 comments. So honestly, it's trending just as well as the other videos of ideas that I just organically come up with. So, I mean, as of right now, this is a good success for stage 1. I doubt anybody called this out. Let's see. Let's just have a quick scan through the comments. I don't think anybody's going to call out the fact this is AI. So let's just go through and I will let you know if I see a single comment. Okay. It's just people kind of talking about mainly the lottery. That's really being talked about a lot because I mentioned that's the most rigged game in history, which is true. But as expected, we can move on to the next stage because literally nobody called out that this video idea was AI. Not that I thought that anybody would notice, but let's move on to stage 2 now and get a bit more AI-y. And this time it's going to be a lot more obvious because I will be literally replacing one of my see which videos of mine are popular or not. To the bottom and see a video that has literally gotten only 1 view in the last 24 hours. Put it into the hands of basically a single person to see if they'll call out that the thumbnail on one of these videos is going to be AI generated. So for which one do I want to make it? How about I almost fought Jonah Hill? I feel like this is a good video to switch out the thumbnail on. Not a soul is seeing this. Literally 1 person over the last 24 hours. I don't think anybody's going to notice. If I have this up for about a month, that's 30 people that are going to see the thumbnail change. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I almost fought Jonah Hill. Let's see what we can generate for an AI thumbnail. I want to make it realistic too. All right, so not great. What about, it's actually interesting though, because it actually looks like a real person. Let me prompt it a bit more. Additional details. Show me in a boxing ring with a pretty heavy man. He's a celebrity. All right, that should be enough now. Okay, I kind of like this. I think this one actually looks pretty good. I don't know why there's like a YouTube graph behind him. Let's generate more. I don't know why they think I look like this. Okay, so I think I like this one because it's good framing, even though the background is gibberish. Sly time, hut time, fight. I mean, it's so obviously AI that somebody has to call this out. Even if you're not the 1 person per day that clicks on the video, if you're just clicking on other videos in the vicinity, you're gonna see this thumbnail and definitely call it out. So let's see. All right, so here we go. It was officially all right, so it actually looks like not a single person commented since I posted this new thumbnail, which is great to see, which means that stage 2 is a success, and we are now moving on to stage 3. So now for this next stage, I'm actually going to show myself. So I'm going to post an Instagram story, but it's not going to be me. I mean, it's going to look like me, but it's going to be clearly an AI version of me. But it's not going to be that obvious, so I want people to actually look and try to tell that I'm doing something with it. So it's going to be basically a pretty heavy filter on Snapchat. I found this AI filter, so I think it'll be fun to kind of like turn myself into a robot, but the robot's going to look realistic. I'll post it. I'll see how keen my Instagram followers are. Okay, it's streaming as a girl until somebody discovers me. I saw the lost pack. content moving forward. So it's time to move on to the next stage. So far, it doesn't feel like people are picking up on the fact that I'm using AI, so now I'm actually gonna use AI in the shorts themselves to see if people will pick up on it. So we're gonna start off by just using my voice. I'm not gonna change the avatar, it's still gonna be me on screen, but the voice for a particular part is going to be AI generated. All right, so I'm on character.ai, which has a lot of different versions of my voice, so I'm gonna check which one feels the most natural, and I'm gonna prompt it to say something, which is in a short of mine coming up, and then I'm gonna replace it, and then I'm gonna put the short out and see if people notice. But first off, we have to see what voice is the best. So this is the default right now.
Hey there, ready to turn your day from meh to marvelous?
I would literally never say that in my life. Also, that's the most robotic voice ever.
Good day. Here to make
No.
Hello, Earthling. Adding some extraterrestrial excitement to your day.
Keep going.
Hey there, sunshine.
No.
Join me for a chat filled with interesting twists.
That's better, but it's still so robotic. Does anything sound not AI-y? I just need like a little bit of something. I can't lose on step 4 here. I gotta fool people.
Join me in discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary.
That's not bad. I feel like I could maybe work with that. So Fearless Pineberry, decent.
Hello there.
No.
Ready to brighten your day with a smile.
That's the best I've heard so far.
Let's transform simple conversations into extraordinary experience.
Yes! Powerful Cuckoo 842. I plan on putting it on, so I did a short where I basically went and spent like Elon Musk's money, so it's like me going through here. And the reason I'm choosing this short is because there's a lot happening, so I feel like people won't directly notice if like for 5 seconds I swap out the voice. I want to put it in the middle somewhere, so let's put it like, let's start like the 20-second mark. I want a mansion in every state. I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. I want 50 Formula 1 cars. Okay, what about that? I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. So this is how I say it. Mansion in every state. I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. Okay, so that line, I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. I'm gonna make AI. So in this entire video is gonna be exactly the same, but that specific part I'm gonna swap out with my character.ai voice saying it. All right, so I fooled around a little bit in Adobe Premiere Pro to like optimize the sound and make it as realistic as possible, and I actually think I got somewhere with it, so hear it out. I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. Right? It kind of sounds real. Now, it's obviously not as fluid and it's probably going to stand out like a sore thumb compared to the actual thing, but listen to this again. I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. Nobody's noticing that. I know it, especially when it's coupled with my actual face and it's just going to hit into the flow of the video. So I'm going to swap that in right now and then we're going to play and see what it looks like. All right, so we're going to take it from like the 15-second mark. So just try to immerse yourself into the short. I want a Mona Lisa because there's only 1. I want a mansion in every state. I want an Apache helicopter. I need 2 actually. I want 50 Formula 1 cars. Oh, that's kind of obvious. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put it out. Somebody's definitely going to notice that. You know what? It is what it is. You live with that. So we're going to put this out and we'll see if anybody notices. All right, guys. So I posted how quickly can you spend $100 billion, and it's already at 1 million views in about 8 hours. So this is a high performing short, and we're going to see now if anybody called out the fact that I used an AI voice at any point. I don't think they're going to though. Basically, good. 1,200 comments though. I have a feeling there's going to be a couple comments here. No, we have to be reasonable too. 2 AirPods, people are just quoting me. Oh my gosh, not a single person realized, and it was so obvious too. Wow, not a single person. Let me go ahead and check just to confirm this. So let's go search for AI. Nobody, not a soul. 1,200 comments on a short, 22-second mark. I'm clearly AI, but nobody. Well, so I have a short here, products that have never raised their prices. So at the very end here, usually at the end of some of my shorts, I say pretty cool, right? And it's just me saying it normally, but not only am I going to have an AI voice say that line, but it's also going to be an AI generated avatar of me. Now, previously I used this AI avatar. Better way to do that than now, instead of just my voice, my actual body is going to be AI generated as well. So I have a short here, products that have never raised their prices. So at the very end here, usually at the end of some of my shorts, I say pretty cool, right? And it's just me saying it normally, but not only am I going to have an AI voice say that line, but it's also going to be an AI generated avatar of me. Now, previously I used this AI avatar generator for a video where I went live as an AI until somebody found me. And this is what it looked like. So it's super super high quality, so you're not even gonna realize that it's not me, which I think is pretty uncanny.
Today I will be going live as an AI until somebody notices.
So look, it's that, like, that's not me. I didn't say that. I'm not in the room when that's just being generated on the back end via AI. So you'll see what it looks like now in the short. A Hot Wheels car to play with. Pretty cool, right? Here are some